stirred the pot. She was cooking her. 8 of 16 from the field, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, shot 50% from the floor. Kayla McBride, 8 of 14, 3 of 7 from 3. I mean, everybody's a plus. Plus 29, plus 21, plus 23, plus 27, plus 21. Everybody's a 20 plus.
Angel Reese just had the worst game of her season, and ironically, the Chicago Sky looked more competitive without her.
Performance. 9 turnovers to 3 assists, and like some of these were like calamitous turnovers. Like, I don't know what she's trying to, obviously, I don't know where she's trying to release the ball from there. Like, she shoots shot from her hip right then. I don't know what she's trying to do here. I really don't know what she's trying to do. She takes, I don't even know. I don't even know what she's trying to do.
I'm really sure who's going to be the player to step up. Williams beats everyone to the hoop.
9 turnovers. Let that sink in. While she padded her stats with 11 points and 11 rebounds, securing yet another double-double, she nearly added a triple-double in the worst way possible by coughing up the ball 10 times. As a team, the Sky turned it over 23 times, gifting the Minnesota Lynx a free run at victory.
Chicago Sky, y'all stink, bro. Y'all, look, there's trash and then there's trash. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, the Chicago Sky got destroyed by the stud buds. Everybody watches the stud buds.
Minnesota didn't just beat Chicago, they dissected them. Every possession looked like a training video for how to play perfect basketball. From the opening tip, the Lynx dictated the tempo, exploited every mismatch, and exposed every flaw in Chicago's game plan.
Angel Reese had 9 turnovers. Yo, listen, y'all gotta stop with this point forward foolishness, man. Let's take a look, man. Hold on, man.
It wasn't a contest, it was a masterclass. They made Chicago look like they didn't belong in the same league. Great teams smell blood and finish the kill. That's what Minnesota did.
Today, I had 2 of them things. You know what I'm saying? She threw me 2 of them. So it's like anybody can get, you know what I'm saying? You can get you some turnovers on Angel Reese, bro. Especially she out there handling the ball at half court, doing no-look handoffs to Casper, the friendly ghost, AKA the other team, missing layups. I mean, it's a joke.
They didn't ease up. They didn't relax. They pounded Chicago for 40 straight minutes. While most teams might take their foot off the gas after building a lead, the Lynx kept the pressure high. They played like a team with something to prove, and unfortunately for Chicago, they became the message. Chicago shot a miserable 39.3% from the field. That number alone paints a clear picture of how suffocating Minnesota's defense was. Every possession was a grind. The Sky looked like they were second-guessing every pass, every shot, every movement. Players hesitated, forced up wild attempts, and frequently dribbled themselves into traps. It wasn't just a cold shooting night. It was systemic breakdown on offense. Let's talk implications. With this win, the Lynx improved to 21-4, steamrolling their way through what's shaping up to be a historic season. They don't just win, they dominate, especially at home. Meanwhile, Chicago's 7-16 record leaves them 4 games back from even the 8th seed. That's a mountain in WNBA terms, with not enough games left to climb it. This team isn't just slipping out of playoff contention, they're crashing out. Here's where things take a darker turn for Chicago. They weren't just outplayed, they were outclassed. They looked like a G League squad caught in a scrimmage with the pros. This wasn't just bad execution. It was a team-wide failure in fundamentals. Minnesota forced 23 turnovers, a season high for them, and Chicago handed it to them. Sloppy passes, lazy cuts, zero urgency. And Angel Reese, she was the poster child for everything that went wrong. Yes, 11 points and 11 boards looked solid on paper, but those 9 turnovers, they negated everything. Reese threw passes directly to Lynx defenders, traveled while posting up, dribbled off her foot under minimal pressure. You name the mistake, she made it. These weren't just nerves or bad luck. These were fundamental errors. Her performance exposed her limitations as a point forward. A player in that role needs elite ball handling, vision, and decision-making. Reese had none of that on display. Her assist-to-turnover ratio, 3 assists to 9 turnovers, would be unacceptable in college basketball, let alone the WNBA. And while she's tied with Elena Del Don for most double-doubles to start a career, people are starting to question, are these stats actually helping the team? Oh, make matters worse, she picked up her 7th technical foul of the season. That leads the league. She's now 1 tech away from an automatic suspension. And what triggered this one? A minor verbal exchange. Nothing dramatic, but enough to show a lack of composure. In a blowout loss where leadership was desperately needed, she melted down. While Reese was imploding, Napheesa Collier and Kayla McBride quietly dominated. Both scored 19 points, not by forcing shots or hunting stats, but by letting the offense come to them. Smart cuts, ball movement, and rhythm. Courtney Williams added 10 points and 7 assists, balanced scoring, unselfish play. That's what winning basketball looks like. Multiple threats, all moving in sync. Minnesota's offensive flow made it impossible for Chicago to game plan. Focus on Collier. McBride hits a corner 3. Close out on shooters. Williams threads a pass inside. It was death by 1,000 cuts. The Lynx didn't just play well, they played perfectly, and Chicago had no answers. Minnesota's defense added insult to injury. 8 blocks, relentless pressure. Their intensity created fast breaks and second chance points. Chicago looked like a team with no plan B, completely lost without Ariel Atkins. Kia Nurse dropped 16 in her place, but that wasn't nearly enough to cover up the team's deeper issues: lack of chemistry, ball movement, and trust. Chicago's offense, when compared to Minnesota's, looked selfish. Reese's 9 turnovers, a symptom of a larger problem. Too much isolation, too little ball movement. Players forcing shots instead of creating opportunities. It was painfully clear. This isn't a team. It's 5 individuals sharing a court. And here's the hardest pill to swallow. The sky actually looked better when Angel Reese sat. The offense flowed. The ball moved. Players made quicker decisions. Without one person dominating possessions, the Sky played more freely and more effectively. It raises a serious question. Is Reese actually making her team worse? Her style of play kills momentum. She over-dribbles, forces passes, and ignores open teammates while searching for highlight plays. Defensively, she's not faring much better. Guards blow by her on the perimeter. Forwards bully her in the paint. Her fouls come from desperation, not effort. It's becoming obvious, especially in games like this, that her presence on both ends is a liability. Now compare her to someone like Caitlin Clark. Clark elevates teammates. She sees passing lanes before they open. Her turnovers come from trying to make something happen, not from fundamental flaws. Clark builds an offense. Reese stalls it. The writing is on the wall. Even Chicago's GM, Jeff Pagliocca, is reportedly growing impatient. The Sky are 7-16, and no amount of double-doubles will change that. Reese can rack up stats, but those numbers are empty if they don't translate to wins. Her plus-minus against Minnesota? A brutal -19. That's not leadership, that's a liability. Chicago needs to rethink everything. Build around team basketball, not stat chasers. Adjust the system or adjust the personnel. Right now, Angel Reese is looking less like a franchise cornerstone and more like a cautionary tale. The question now is simple. Do the Sky stay committed to the hype, or do they face the truth about their so-called star? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. We'll see you in the next one.